Hello coaster lovers, so if you have seen one of the most recent videos, I've broken down the news that Kentucky Kingdom released by announcing that they'll be closing the roller coaster T3. If you want to check out the video, click the card above. But if you don't know what T3 is a Vekoma suspended looping coaster, or SLC for short, and of course, it's located at Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, Kentucky. T3 opened in 1995 as T2, and it featured a red color scheme. But in the year 1999, it got painted black. But in 2009, the park closed for good and got torn down soon after. Just kidding. Then it got painted red in 2014. Then in 2023, it closed for good. What's going to replace this hot mess of a roller coaster? Today, I'm going to share my predictions on what's going to replace T3. Welcome to King's Coasters. If you are new to the channel and love roller coasters, this channel is for you, and consider to subscribe. But before we start, just like the Vortex video I've made, I'll feature percentages at the end of the video. Now, let's begin the predictions on what I think is going to replace T3. So for the first prediction, it is a Vekoma thrill coaster, something like Phoenix at Fair Summerland. Kentucky Kingdom has been highly rumored to get a new gen Vekoma, and I think this will be a good addition for the park. The new gen Vekoma will feature inversions, ejector airtime, and maybe even a launch like Abyssus at Energylandia. Well, what I see Kentucky Kingdom adding is a mix of both Phoenix and Abyssus. This will also feature a cool theme, and will feature a few tunnels throughout the layout. This will feature a height of around 140 feet, and a speed of around 60 miles per hour, and a length of 3,500 feet. I can see a lot of things going into this attraction, but I don't know what else to say, so that'll be it for this prediction. So for the second prediction, it's basically the same as the first prediction, but turn the dial back, and I'm talking about a new gen family coaster like Big Bear Mountain down at Dollywood. Kentucky Kingdom is lacking a steel family coaster. The only major family coaster they have is Kentucky Flyer. This will be a good fit into the park. It will feature many twists and turns, 2 launches, a plaza, and a great theme. This will probably go in a tunnel or so throughout the layout just like Big Bear Mountain, but this cannot be too similar to Big Bear Mountain, and this can possibly do some maneuver to honor T3, or can just have a similar color scheme to T3. I can see a lot of things added to this coaster, but that'll be it for the second prediction. So for the third prediction, we're sticking to the Vekoma theme with the STC, or the Suspended Thrill Coaster, like Hall's Uberkopf at our Leibniz Park Trips Drill, or translated into English, Head Over Heels. Just like the family coaster, this will do some maneuver to honor the past attraction, and this will feature a twisted drop, but not really a straight drop like on Hall's Uberkopf. But this will also feature a lot of inversions, and that's the gap that Kentucky Kingdom is weak on right now at the time of this video was published. The only roller coaster that goes upside down at Kentucky Kingdom is Storm Chaser, but the rest of the layout will have twists and turns, tunnels, and so much more. And I won't be mad if they also add a family boomerang with the STC just like Trips Drill. This will also feature a cool theme of some sort, and this will probably have a plaza like Big Bear Mountain. But that'll be it for this prediction. So for the fourth prediction, we're going to stay away from Vekoma and move on to another elite manufacturer, which is Intamin. And I predict an Intamin Blitz, like Maverick at Cedar Point. Kentucky Kingdom does not have a coaster with a launch, and this coaster will fill that gap. It can either feature a powerful launch, or can feature a weak launch like on a Mach. And just like Maverick, this will feature a launch lift hill, a few inversions, a launch in the middle of the ride, a beyond vertical drop, and some ejector airtime hills. But there will not be a lot of ejector airtime hills because Storm Chaser is literally right next door. And just like the other predictions I've mentioned, it will feature an epic theme, and this will have the soft strap over the shoulder restraints like on, well, Maverick. But that'll be it for this prediction. So for our first prediction, it's the weirdest, which is a B&M surf coaster like Pipeline down at SeaWorld Orlando. We know that the park has worked with B&M before when they added Chang in 1997, and you can ride that coaster today at Six Flags Great Adventure Green Lantern. But back to the prediction. This will also feature a launch, a few inversions, many helixes, and an S-hill just like on Pipeline. And spoiler alert, why this is the most possibly unlikely is that it's honoring a roller coaster other than T3, so it does not make much sense. But if you ignore that part, this is a great fit into the park. But I don't know what else to say, so that's it for our second to last prediction. So for the last prediction of the video and before the percentages, it'll be given to the S&S Air Launch like Max Force at Six Flags Great America. The most intense coaster at Kentucky Kingdom is Storm Chaser, or it can be Lightning Run. take your pick. And this coaster will easily be the most intense coaster at this park. And it will feature a layout of inversions that don't even exist yet, fast transitions, and many elements over pathways. And just like Max Force, this will feature a freaking powerful launch. Kentucky Kingdom also never worked with SNS before, so it may be a little risky to give them a coaster with a powerful launch. And this park isn't too close to Six Flags Great America as well, so it'll work here at this park. Give them an air launch. And we also know that the park does not have a launch coaster, and this will fill that nasty gap in their collection of roller coasters. But I don't know what else to say, so that'll wrap up my predictions. But before we go, it's time for the percentages. So we have 6 spots here, and each coaster will have a percentage of the possibility of it happening. So for last place, it'll be given to the B&M Surf Coaster with a 5% chance. Coming up in number 5 spot will be given to the SNS Airlines with a 10% chance. Running up in 4th is the Vekoma STC also with a 10% chance. Coming up in 3rd is the Vekoma Family Coaster with a 20% chance. Next spot, winning the silver medal in 2nd, is the Intamin Blitz with a 25% chance. And winning the number 1 spot will be given to the Vekoma Thrill Coaster with a 30% chance. So the most likely coaster that will be Kentucky Kingdom's next coaster is the Vekoma Thrill Coaster. But before the video is over, there will be one key thing that all the predictions will have in common. It is the name. I predict that every coaster will have the name of T4. But that'll wrap up the percentages and this video. If you enjoyed this video and think you agree with my predictions, I have a lot of content coming up for each and one of you coaster lovers. And you can support the channel by giving us a like, and make sure to give the channel a sub. What do you think Kentucky Kingdoms will replace T3 with? And make sure to post what you think in the comments below. And if you want to post down anything else that I think is necessary, go right ahead. And now, probably the best time of the video is now here. It's time for the bloopers. Anyways, make sure to keep that adrenaline pumping, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to King's Coasters. If you are brand new to the channel and love roller coasters, this channel is for you. Get serious to subscribe. Welcome to King's Coasters. If you are new to the channel and love roller coasters, this channel is for you. Get serious to subscribe. But before we start, just like the vortex video I've made, I'll feature percentages at the end of the video. Now, let's begin the predictions on what is going to... Kentucky Kingdom has been highly rumored to get a new gen Vekoma, and I think this will be a good addition for the park. The new gen Vekoma will feature inversions, ejector airtime, and maybe even a launch like a business at Energylandia. What do I Kentucky Kingdom has been highly rumored to get a new gen Vekoma. Kentucky Kingdom has been highly rumored to get a new gen Vekoma, and I think this will be a good addition for the park. The new gen Vekoma will feature inversions, ejector airtime, and maybe even a launch like a business at Energylandia. What I see Kentucky Kingdom adding is a mux. Kentucky Kingdom has been highly rumored to get a new gen Vekoma, and I think this will be a good addition for the park. The new gen Vekoma will feature inversions, ejector airtime, and maybe even a launch like a business at Energylandia. What I see Kentucky Kingdom is lacking a steel family coaster. The only major family coaster they have is Kentucky Flyer. This will be a good fit into the park. It will feature many twists and turns, 2 launches, a plaza, and a great theme. This will probably go in a tunnel or so throughout the layout, just like Phoenix, or the new gen Vekoma. Just like the family coaster, this will do some maneuver to honor the past attraction, and this will feature a twist drop, but not really a straight drop like on Hollows River Cough. But this will also feature a lot of inversions, and that's the gap that Kentucky